days with this new group now of camps and practices. How have they kind of impressed you or stood out in a way that maybe you didn't expect when the season started?
I'll definitely have to say their energy. My energy is pretty high, so for me, to see them match my energy was it helps a lot. It helps things go by faster, I will say, when you bring in energy because you do get tired. So I think the energy is what I've been most impressed with.
I think obviously you sat out on Sunday, I guess, injury. But from watching film and everything, seeing what everybody else did, what did that game tell you about, where this team is at this point and where it needs to go before the opener?
I think the first preseason game that we had, I think it was just a culture shock that we've been playing against each other for the past practices. So to play against someone else, I think it was a little culture shock at first. And then we played them the next day. It was a completely different game. I think I would love for the fans to see us the second day because we were completely different. So the first preseason game, I think the jitters was just still in it. I think we got them out. I definitely expect something different on May 13th for sure.
Go on Zoom, Maggie Hendricks.
Hey, Erica, I wanted to ask you about leadership and how comfortable you are with it, and if that's something you see yourself in the role of with this very young team.
Absolutely. I think Christy just threw me in the fire of being a leader anyways. But they've been a great group. It's not as difficult as I thought it would be because at the end of the day, as a leader, you have to do everything right. You have to be on point. But these guys have been great. Anything you tell them to do, they've just been doing it. And then just with the help from Emma and Tori, I think for me, I'm going to be fine. I don't worry about the leadership part as much because they're a great group.
Anything else in the room? Anybody? Dustin, go ahead.
Eric, I think we've asked about her before, but what stood out to you about Aaliyah Boston, and what makes her as good around the rim as she is? What is just what stood out to you?
I think I've said it multiple times. I don't think the basketball part impressed me. We all know what she can do as a basketball player. I think the human part that she has, that she thinks about others before herself, and to be that caliber player, the things that she's done in NCAA and then up until this point to be the #1 pick, she's so selfless. You don't find too many #1 picks or a player of her caliber have that. And she's just a great person. So that part for me sticks out more than anything. I don't have to tell you anything about basketball with Aaliyah. You guys know. You guys seen it. So I don't have to give you any knowledge on that. I think the human part of her is what stick out the most.
Christy was in here talking about culture not too long ago. You've played under her before, but compared to your previous situations, what is the culture like here, and what's the challenge of growing it when it's kind of a newer, fresher team?
I think the challenge is always trusting the process. I think we get so wrapped up thinking things change overnight, and they don't. And I think if we just stay within the process, because there's going to be some ups and downs. So for me, I know Christy's going to change the culture of Indiana Fever basketball. This is why I'm here. And I think it's just trusting the process and really just understanding when we do struggle, things will get better with time.
Speaking of not changing overnight, Lynn Dunn called the young group a kindergarten class. Some are close to graduating, some are still toddlers. What's your reaction to that with so many young players on this team?
I don't think it's kindergarten, but Lynn is Lynn. She's super awesome. She's funny. She has a personality that you want your owner and your boss to kind of have. Like she makes everything light when she comes around. So I don't want to say it's kindergarten. I'm gonna back my teammates up on that, but they're doing great. Everything is different. Everything is new. They're walking into adult life, so it's a challenge. It's a balance that they have to figure out. And as vets, we're here to help them out. So they're doing pretty fine right now.
Anybody else? Anything? Okay.
Get me out of here.
Oh my God.
No, Tori. What, Tori? What do you got?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Do not ask me how awesome you are, because I'm gonna say the truth.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
What?
So how is it playing with your favorite teammate again?
Oh my God.
Victoria Vivian.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Victoria Vivian.
Tori is great. Just to see you. I'm gonna answer to you since you want everybody to know the answer to this. But it's just been great to see you grow. I think you stepped into a challenge that you're ready for, and I got your back 100% that you're ready for it. So I'm with you. All right, I'm out. Bye.